Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Disaster Squad. This is session number 4. With us today, we have the same players. We've got Eric playing as Harkin Stone.
Hi.
Then we've got Marcos
Hi.
playing as Donovan Gale, Livewire. And last is Taylor
Hello.
No, apparently it's not. We're not.
playing as Heidi.
I said hello.
Hello.
There
Okay, there
she
she is.
is.
All right. So,
I'm
anyway,
actually going to be playing Heidi today.
the story continues from where we left off. On the last session, what they had found in previous sessions was that there was a woman named Night Siren who was gathering information and would give weapons and equipment to other gangs and was taking a cut of some of the profits and was an information tracker of sorts. Eventually what they found out, or some of her goons approached Harkin, Eric's character, and said, like, we have a deal for you. Like, if you can destroy some of these buildings for us, we'll give you some money, and then also he found out that they have her sister as well. So they're blackmailing him, or not blackmailing, but they have a hostage, and they're using her to...
No, it's blackmail.
Oh, that's blackmail. Okay, yeah.
That is what blackmail is, yeah.
Okay, they're
Well, I mean,
using her
it's
to
a type of blackmail.
try and get him to destroy these buildings. So, of course, they all agree. Well, he agrees, and then later on he's like, well, maybe we shouldn't be destroying a police place, the Rangers place, and then the hospital. Like, let's see if we can try and get your sister back. And so Donovan Gale goes to Smoker's place, because Smoker was the one who was the most connected to the Night Siren, goes to Smoker's place and places a plant inside an electrical, something that lets him listen into a phone conversation and track where it is. He puts that into the phone, and it lets him find out where the Night Siren is making the calls from, and they trace it back to this skyscraper that's inside of Sanctus. So the targets that the Night Siren is having that she's trying to take out are inside of the Downs, which are outside of the walled city of Sanctus. It's outside the walled area of Sanctus. So her calls are coming from inside in the downtown area. And that's where we left off.
I forgot.
We went shopping, and then we either decided that we were or were not going to destroy the police station. I forget.
I think decided
now we
on
exist in-
we're not.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
anyway,
Weird.
it's kind of later in the afternoon, and you spent the morning waiting around. I believe Harkin went to his job. I don't think he went to his job, but you guys had some time to trace the call, figure out where it was, and potentially devise a plan or talk about how you guys are going to handle this situation now, because you know the skyscraper where she is, but you guys are currently in the forest outside of the Downs, even at Harkin's place.
I do have a disguise, though, right? We went
Yes.
and purchased an outfit that I more just a better hoodie and gloves and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I recall, I think we did just decide the best bet was to just get a look at her, or the location, because we really don't know what we're dealing with, and we realized if she's all the way in the, the Praetorum in Sanctus?
She's in the we'll call it within the walled center of Sanctus.
Oh, the middle, got
Yeah.
it. Messing around in the Downs, like destroying those locations, won't necessarily help in any way, shape, or form, like I was suggesting it could previously. So I think we were just going to try and just spy, and if we decide, go for it.
Okay, so the question is, how are you guys going to get into Sanctus, into kind of the downtown area?
Violent.
My hideout.
Oh, that.
But also I don't know if we did it at the end of last session. I was gonna have a couple of cranes try and like scope. I probably wouldn't use an origami crane. I might try and use like if I find like a model bird that's a bit more realistic, so it wouldn't like stick out if it was flying above the downtown city.
Okay.
Or actually, I guess the cranes are small enough that people might not notice. They might just see like something flying in the wind. I'd have origami cranes flying out. The main thing I'd want to see is if I could see how many security cameras there are outside and if those security cameras exist on the upper levels.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Let me flip to sheet. Yep. And this is the same day, right? I still don't have a hero point?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I got 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got fucked.
I got fucked.
Perception is 23.
23. Okay. You send a crane over the building, and it starts flying up and down and looking it over. What you see is the upper floors that appears to be some kind of like residential area, like a penthouse of some kind, and then there's sort of a blacked out area a few floors down from there, and then even farther there's a few other like living quarters, living areas, and this is a very ritzy penthouse or a very ritzy skyscraper. There's like bouncers coming in front, like if they don't know you or don't recognize you, they just say, "Oh, okay," like, and just send someone off. And on the top is this helipad.
Is this not her company's building, or this is her security company's building?
This is her.
So last time you said it was your security company's building.
Okay, let me try and remember. So
I think you did.
So I'm getting. I think I accidentally got two locations mixed up. So I believe that this is actually the security company's building. Sorry, this is not the penthouse thing. So this is security company's building. So the people going in and inside and outside of it are actually workers of there. So forget what I said earlier. The building.
Edit it out.
Edit it out.
We
All right.
now know. Suddenly, I feel like I know what her penthouse looks like.
I know where she lives.
It's like upper floors. It's a bunch of offices. There are some of the floors that are kind of darked out, particularly the upper levels. Lower levels is a lobby, and it is like once again people are coming in and out, and they are checking people's badges. People are swiping their cards and stuff like that.
Well, you know this. We don't know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd explain it to you guys.
Now,
But did I see any like did I see any security cameras or anything?
Yeah.
Top?
It's there are security cameras both on the top floor, kind of by the helipad, and lower floor by the entrance.
How are they like those security cameras that are like little globes stuck to the top, or are they like actual like on like a little arm, an actual camera?
That rotates backwards and forwards. I'm going to give you a chance roll for that. High, it's the globe. Low, it's not.
All right. So let's roll d20.
Yeah.
High, it's the globe.
Okay, it's the globe.
Dang. Because I was like, oh, we could probably try and destroy the cameras.
I could try and cover them up.
But you'd have to be with... Do you have to be near them?
Not technically.
Well, then they'd already see you. My idea is I want to create something to fly up and get rid of them first before we even roll up.
Oh, I was thinking about being like somewhat far away. And if I sent some plants to go cover them up, like vines or large trees or bushes. I mean, they'd grow out of nowhere, which would be pretty suspicious, but...
Yeah. I can try and make it something that flying that's pretty sturdy and see if I can, like, ram into them and break them.
Well, if I can see them, I might be able to just break them from being able to see them. I don't
But
even
if-
need to do anything.
But if you can see them, they can see you, and we want to try and get in there without being
They
detected.
might not necessarily know what I look like or something. I mean, they might, but maybe not security there. You know. So if we get in and we can spot some cameras, I might just be able to crush the cameras in their little globes, and that'll at least destroy the cameras if we're there. Or we could try to maybe wait. If you can figure out what she looks like, maybe we can just wait till she leaves, and then we don't have to go through a whole building, and we can just get to her.
Would I know what she
Her
looks
tell
like?
us
Um.
what she knows.
Yeah. You know what she looks like.
See, my issue there is she might have contingency plans in place if she was to get compromised.
Well, she'd have those at work too, wouldn't she?
What do you mean, contingency plans?
Yeah, I
If
mean,
her security building gets attacked,
I
Yeah, but
assume
we're
they
assuming that
have.
we're assuming that's why I'm saying we want to go in here and be stealthy about it. If she disappears randomly, her business is going to notice.
Fair enough.
We want to try and do this without anybody figuring out that we're there. Ideally.
well, then let's just go. Let's just go look, check it out. We have our outfits now. As he kind of looks at himself awkwardly.
Well, would it be a worse idea for me and Donnie to just go as Heidi and Donnie? And we could at least go
actually,
check out the building. They know what you look like, Harkin, otherwise I'd tell you can come too.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay, I say
because if she at least sees
To
me
see if
there,
we can at least
she'll know.
walk in as regular people.
That might be best. I think
just want to walk in as regular people.
that might be.
I mean, we
best
could
plan.
try. Harkin, there's no chance that you secretly can turn invisible or something like that, huh?
Well, I haven't messed around with my powers at all. I don't know exactly what exactly I can do aside from break things.
I mean, you could try.
So
I know.
Even Ben starts laughing like, yeah,
he's gonna go invisible. He's gonna
Do it.
you're gonna use your powers to destroy the wavelengths of light bouncing off of your body.
Gravity
therefore
got
making you
so
invisible.
heavy on light that I now
Yeah, that's how that works.
I mean,
You know what?
Ben,
Hey,
if
you know
Violet
what?
in The Incredibles can turn invisible because she can make force field, or no, can make force fields because she turns invisible, then anything can happen. Okay.
You know what though? Legitimately, like my powers are currently an anomaly even to me. So maybe I can. Who knows?
Exactly.
Ben, may I have a hero point because this is going to conflict with my desire to not have my identity as a rich guy be revealed. I don't want to walk in somewhere as Donnie.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'll give you a hero point
Because it's like I don't.
because he's actually a recognizable fig. Like the problem is if they catch him.
semi-recognizable. Yeah, then it's like, oh, yeah, it connects right back to my family, and I can't do that.
Well, you took the hero point, so you're doing it. Damn it.
No, I know. This is Donnie being like, I don't know how I'm going to respond to that.
Pencil mustache. Just do a pencil mustache and go
mustache.
science, and then walk in.
Because the other thing is like, I don't want to explain that I can't be seen as a not superhero. Also,
True.
so I don't know
Okay,
how I'm going to
so-
actually explain this. This had not occurred to me.
I think
So-
that's
How about
I think that's the best way to do it. Is
yeah.
Donnie and I will go walk in, and we'll just see if we can walk in as regular people. Maybe we have a business and we need some security in it.
Something, yeah, but
I think it might be best if only one of us goes. Therefore, if something goes wrong,
If
We
one
still
of us
got the
goes, it's just
have the
like
rest on
sending your
backup.
crane, almost.
Hmm?
I mean,
No. If something goes wrong, there's two of you there and one of me out here. So I think the best play is the both of you going in and just seeing what you can see, learning what you can learn, and playing, I don't know, whatever angles you have, just so we can figure out what we're dealing with, so we can save my sister.
calm down.
Or I'm just gonna go destroy some buildings and make
No.
sure she survives that way. I mean, those are our options, and I don't want to hurt anyone, but
I understand, Harkin. It'll be fine. We're gonna go.
I'm
Right,
just
Donnie?
not too comfortable being that close to them, like, not in our secret identities.
I mean, it's only my sister's life, so whatever's more important, I guess, Donnie.
If you won't go, I'll do it by myself. And she starts walking.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Do you follow?
Nope.
I
So anyway, Heidi.
I took that hero point, man.
So Heidi, where do you go?
I'm trying, I guess, to get into the what was it called? Praetorium?
Or sorry,
I-
we'll just call it the downtown area. The Praetorium was like the even further, like only a
That's
few
the
buildings.
richest
Like
rich part. You would have already. So I already would have told you guys that the hideout has exits into the inner circle.
Yeah,
So
but
you
we're not
can-
at the hideout, are we?
No,
I-
we're at my house.
Oh
Yeah.
well, I would explain that. I can get you into the inner. I can get you to the inner circle through the hideout.
So he'll help you get to the inside, but then he'll leave.
I'm just not comfortable going in without some kind of disguise or something. If we get compromised there and we have our actual identity, like think about it, you have a family and a
whatever.
brother, and
She's gone.
all right, she's like, "Alright, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, my hideout has an exit into the inner circle.
Okay,
And
so I
Harkin
assume
and I
we would
can-
all walk, and then
We would
I'd
all go
leave
to the
at
hideout,
exit.
yeah, and you would leave at the hideout.
I would actually ask to stay at my home. I'd rather just stay here in the woods and just wait, take a
We-
breather, maybe.
We're gonna need
I-
you nearby, though, aren't we?
I mean, you
What-
should
what
be
can I
nearby.
do?
Well, if you're over here and
If
we
you're
can,
in trouble, what am I gonna do aside from endanger your
don't
lives
worry
and my
about
sister's?
whether or not I'm in trouble. I'm saying if everything goes right and I can just walk in as a normal average person, we somehow make it look like you are not you. And I think that having everybody close by so that I can relay the message quicker is a better idea. You're awfully far away from downtown.
I mean, all right. So what? I should wait with Donnie then?
Yep. And I'll go by myself. And with that, she glares at Donnie.
I would give her a crane to take with her, so I can scry through it.
Thoughts and prayers.
Okay. So, you leave to go to kind of that inner circle area, go to the skyscraper. So, to get there, you have to go through his hideout, correct? Or are you going
Yeah.
there to the hideout?
We all essentially go to the hideout,
Okay.
and then she goes off on her own. And I was gonna say that I'll actually leave as well, and just say like, I need to get some air. I'm very upset, and I don't want to break any of your nice things, so I'm gonna walk around a bit. Okay.
Okay, the only, I wouldn't be in a place to really deny him after I already kind of like realizing I'm already kind of a dick. So
So she leaves, and then I not follow, but I leave for the middle district as well.
Okay, so,
well, one of the
so you're actually going. So both of you are going within the walled center of Sanctus.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's reconning, and I'm walking.
Okay.
I'd have one of the arm flailing tube men that I've animated would come over and like pat me on the back.
You animate one of your own things to console you.
I don't think he's actually alive. They have their own. I didn't tell it to. It just does.
So, and then you have the fire extinguisher one lights another fire, puts it out, and it is looking
Just
for
for
praise. But anyway, so both Harkin and Heidi exit out into Sanctus, and probably when you guys exit, it's under some like railway or something, or the subway, and you go around the corner, and you are now within the walled area of Sanctus. And this area, when you get into the city, it's much more pristine. There's, in the Downs, there was a lot of people just on the streets, hanging out. There was dirt. The roads were chipped. This is like much better taken care of, pristine. But you also see there's a shadow from the walls that come up, and they're extremely tall. So from anywhere in the city, you can always look out and see the walls. And you also see there are very heavily armed men, kind of like almost like military, just kind of walking up and down the streets, looking at people, watching them. And if there's any like riffraff or something, they might kick them out or arrest them.
Okay, I'm just walking down like a normal person.
Okay.
Minding
Just give
my
me a
own
general
business.
charisma check in case they think you're suspicious or a threat or something.
That's presence.
Yeah, because this is presence. Because this is the kind of thing where they'll just like if you don't look right, there's something funny about you. They might
Would
come up and talk to you.
persuasion or anything like that go into it?
It is only what you look like, so it is only your presence.
Presence. Okay.
Ooh, do I need to roll that too since I'm walking around?
Yes.
Oh,
I will say
boy.
that perhaps you might be able to do stealth as far as just like hanging out in the back and like trying to
okay.
avoid getting
She's
seen.
specifically
check your
trying to
messages,
be.
Ben.
Okay.
She's specifically trying to not look
I got a
shady at all.
15.
For her. He's checking his messages. I sent him a thing.
Dang it, Eric.
It's important.
Okay. What was your number?
15.
Heidi?
15.
15.
15. Okay. It's you're kind of a younger woman, so it's like they don't even give you like a second. They kind of like look at you like, oh, okay. Like if you were a more suspicious type, they might. Also, give me a perception check, Heidi.
Okay. That- 17.
17. Okay. So anyway, as you're walking down the city, how do you? You would have gotten some information from Livewire
Donnie.
as to where the building is, so you can walk in that direction and head over to it. Mm-hmm. And eventually, you come to the building. And when you're there, you see what I described earlier. It's a nice place. This is an industrial area, so there's a lot of people walking around with business suits and briefcases. There's the steps leading up to the front door. There are security cameras, the dome security cameras, and it's a very tall building, so it's just the shadow. It just casts a shadow down on the streets below.
Okay, I just try to walk into the building.
She's just. Well,
All right, give me just a presence roll.
Oh, that's good. 23.
They
God.
they open the door. One of the guys, the bouncers, like opens the door for you. Like, this way, ma'am.
Thank you. And I go, like, is there a front desk or something?
Yeah, there's a front desk there.
Okay. I'd go to the front desk and say, hi, I'm looking for Elizabeth Darrow's office.
Like she owns the damn place.
Elizabeth.
24.
No, that's why I'm saying.
Elizabeth Darrow, she's like, I mean, she doesn't normally work directly with customers. Like, is there anything I can help you with? Like, I can help you. I mean, her office is like all the way up, on the top. She deals with more kind of the management of the company. Do you know her personally? Are you a friend?
This is such like her. She's my aunt.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm very happy I'm not there.
oh, she's your aunt, is she? Oh well. So give me your deception roll.
Oh, God. Donnie would be freaking out if he was there. I'm very happy I stayed back.
Everything's gonna
Is that it's deception? But do you add any other thing to it?
Do you have so first you have the skill deception and however many
Yeah.
ranks you have in that, and then it's your presence.
Okay.
So your total on the skill page is how many
Yeah.
ranks plus your ability.
Right. That's a dirty 20.
30-20, that's really good. He's like, hold on a second, and he picks up the phone, and he boop 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 boop. He pushes some numbers on his phone, and he goes, "Hello, Elizabeth, Miss Darrows." Hi, yes. There's someone in here who's interested in talking with you. That's your
niece?
apparently your nephew is here and interested
Niece.
in niece is interested in here in talking with you. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I'll send her up. Okay, thank you. He hangs up the phone.
Last episode was my episode to have a focused action section. now it's her turn.
Well,
Okay, so he hangs up the phone.
Yeah, and says, "Yeah, we'll buzz you in that right over there. Please go to the elevator. They'll send you up. Thank you. Have a good day."
Thank you.
She's
Sorry, I haven't been here before. Which office? Like, what's her office number exactly?
Oh yes, it's number 703.
703. Thank you.
I did get. You would have taken the crane that I gave you when you left, right?
Yeah,
I would be scrying. I'd be like,
begrudgingly.
what the fuck is she doing?
I should mention
Oh, and sir, what was your name?
I am Huxley. Have I used the name Huxley before? I've not.
no, you haven't.
Huxley will be his name.
I feel like you've used it before, but not in, you. That's your name for the Pokemon.
Huxley. What was it? Alistair.
You're Alistair Huxley.
Okay. I will not use that name then because I don't like to reuse the same name because I get them confused. Darby.
Darvis. Darby?
I'll say Darby. We'll go with Darby.
Darby with a V or Darby with
Darby.
a V? Okay.
Wally.
Thank you, Darby. You're wonderful. And I walk towards the elevator.
Okay.
But
And-
I don't click the 7th floor. I click the 4th floor.
Oh, you click
Yeah.
for the. So the thing is that
Fourth floor.
her office is all the way. It's to 703. So it's fairly high up. Do you go?
I don't go to that floor.
You
I
do
go
not.
to like the
Okay.
4th floor.
Okay, so you go onto like the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Right. You go whoop 4th floor, and you go up and it opens, and the elevator comes out into a hallway. Give me. Are you just gonna like try and sneak around, or just look around, see what's
I'm
here?
just I'm
Actually,
looking for a bathroom.
okay, gotcha. What would happen is the elevator would open, and then in front of you would be a plaque, and then there would be several items listed saying restrooms this way, administrator this way, HR this way. To the right is accounting, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd go for the bathrooms.
All right. So as you're walking, you might like pass someone, but they don't. They're just okay. and then you keep walking, and you get to the restrooms.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my crane and say, I found out which building or which office is hers.
You cut
I
out for
could
a
go
second.
up-
Or did you ask him like which office is hers, or you
No,
tell him which
I'm
office?
telling
tell
them
her.
which or Donnie which office it is, and I'm assuming that Harkin is there, but he's not.
I can hear. I can't respond.
He's.
Ben,
I know.
What was it?
do you check the message real quick?
Okay.
And then I'm
1
gonna
second,
say,
just because I'm doing
All right.
things. Okay. Heidi, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I turn around and go,
What?
"Oh, sorry."
In the bathroom?
In the bathroom. As you turn and see no one there, and then Harkin slowly comes into vision.
Oh, you spent those 10 points that we got, didn't you?
As he's wide-eyed and kind of just like, I guess I was invisible. Hi.
Hi, this is the woman's restroom, and she pushes him into a stall. Just
that's what it is.
If anybody sees you in here, we're gonna be in huge trouble.
Okay, roll me a chance roll, because you did not check the other restrooms.
Oh no!
You do it, Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor, just give me a chance roll.
Donnie is still back
For
there.
Logan. What was it?
15.
Sorry, it cut out for a second. What was the number?
15.
15.
15. Okay. Fortunately, there you don't hear anyone else in there.
Okay.
So as she says, like, there might be people in here, I say, okay, and I go invisible again.
So here's my
Can
plan.
you see me?
No.
You can't see me?
No.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay. Right. Yeah. Plan. Go
Okay,
ahead. Yeah.
So, Donnie's not here. But I was gonna we just wait a couple of minutes and go back down and tell the guy, Darby, that I got money from my aunt, and then I could go back whenever I wanted. But now you're here. So, Donnie, we're in, and we know where she is.
I can go check her office.
No.
I heard everything.
No.
I know exactly where
Donnie
to go.
is back at his base being like, I thought we were going to scout it out and go like at night or something. This is not what I was planning. How am I going to get in there? Like,
Harkin. You scouting it on your own is not an option.
So what happens is
go
a
back
giant
for
golem
Donnie.
punches a hole and then puts Donovan.
We can go back
as
for
we're
Donnie
ta-
and come at night. Or we can go right now, which is super reckless, but we could do it.
wait, what at night?
I don't think we should be reckless, but I can't wait. And the stall opens. As now you don't hear Harkin anymore. You hear footprints leave.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the elevator. And I'm gonna try and walk quicker than what I think Harkin is walking and stand in front of the door.
Chance roll to see if somebody else is trying to use the elevator at the same time.
So you guys go to the elevator, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially, I'm like not talking and trying to be like, I'm gonna go do this, and she's like, no! So I'm trying to be invisible and get to this lady's office on my own.
Okay. So you go to the elevator, and you're correct. You're going to have to give me a chance roll to see if anyone else is in there.
Me or her?
That is going to be her who's going to roll it.
19.
God, there is no one in there. So you whoop, push the button, doors open, it's empty. You go inside. Whoop, push it again. It closes.
I press
And-
all the buttons on the elevator.
You push all the buttons on the elevator.
Does it matter that I didn't go towards the elevator?
You didn't.
Oh my god, that is great.
I just Heidi
You
assumes
assume
that
that
you're
the
in.
elevator, but I don't
goes
want
to
to
the
run into people,
staircase
so I
and
went to
tells
the stairs.
Heidi just assumed he went to the elevator.
We
So
are
he
the
ran,
worst.
pressed
She
the button,
runs to
and
the
then
elevator,
pressed
hits all the buttons, and goes, "Ha!" And then awkwardly sits, not sure if he's in there, as camera cuts to invisible figure running up the stairs.
We are the worst team. We are the worst team. None of us are doing
And so
anything
now
to help each
Heidi's
other.
gonna say, Harkin, I don't know if you're in here, but if you are, I just think we need to come up with a plan.
Donovan is the only one who hears that.
Yeah,
You're listening from your grave.
I thought that's what we were going to do, and I don't know. I don't
Can't
know
even
that.
respond.
I don't even know that. I don't even know that Harkin's not in the. Can I do like an insight check or something?
I didn't bring the crane. I didn't bring any crane or anything.
Can I
'cause
can I do an insight check to see if Donnie would get that he's not in the elevator?
Yeah, give me an insight check. Well, actually, it would be just a perception check. Or let me think. No,
I'm not.
perception you can't
It's
see.
more. It's more me just trying. I can't see him, so it's more me just trying to be like.
I would
don't
have
think
that be a
Harkin would even use
straight
the elevator.
intelligence. I would have that be a straight intelligence roll to be like, she's moved a lot in this elevator. Like, she would have bumped into him or something like that.
That's an 8.
As an 8. Unfortunately, you're like, I don't know. Like, you don't know if it's like, he's
At
really,
least
like, he's very invisible right now.
He's so invisible. I don't even know he could turn invisible. Can I turn invisible? Let me go spend those 10 points.
I just use my gravity powers to destroy the light waves and whatever. Shut up.
No, that's totally no. Isn't it supposed to be like black holes are actually invisible because the light bends around them, so you wouldn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
be able to see one?
Yep, I'm technically
Yeah.
a black hole right now. Anyway.
So I'm riding the elevator one fucking floor at a time.
There's a shadow of darkness
It's like, hi, my
engulfs
To
this
the
particular area.
7th floor.
Yeah. I can totally see it. She's just sitting there like, hi, my aunt works here. Hi, yeah. My aunt works here. All these people
Yep.
come in, look at her
If she runs
awkwardly.
into anybody, she
And
goes,
they all notice that everybody's like waiting for the elevator to arrive. There's 700 floors.
there are not 700
And you-
floors. There are probably 7 floors.
Ben said 700.
Office
Or
was
it's
700.
703 is just the number. I believe it would
Okay.
probably. The problem is I'm not familiar with how tall skyscrapers are. It might be the
20
70th.
floors.
But I'm trying to. I'm actually not certain how
Let
tall.
me see. What's the highest building in
If
San
it's
Diego?
the 70th floor and we were on the 4th floor, I'm gonna reach him still way quicker because he is not running up 70 flights of stairs.
All right, I just googled a random skyscraper. There are 30 floors in the Emerald Plaza, which is that hotel downtown that looks all hexagonal.
Yeah, but what
Um,
about like Sears Tower is really, really tall.
Maybe. Well, this is a post-apocalyptic thing, so I'm not sure if there'd be a Sears Tower. That's why I'm going with like San
I went
Diego
off the
skyscrapers.
idea.
We're kind of
It's
average.
the thing is that the downtown or the inner area is actually like kind of sci-fi and futuristic, so it's fairly advanced. But it's just in the downs. That's when it's like everything's ruined.
There's a 50. We have a 50 floor skyscraper downtown.
I went off the
I think 70 is
700
fine. We'll go
equals
with 70.
7 floors. Oh boy.
That's what I went off to, Eric.
Well,
But
this is gonna take a lot longer than I thought.
7 floors would not be a
Not
skyscraper.
be a skyscraper,
That would be
yeah, that's
that
true.
would be just a building.
Post-apocalyptic, maybe.
So I'm
Well-
saying it would probably be like 50 to 60 floors if it's a big skyscraper.
It should be 70
that's not a
floors
ways to
because
go.
then 703 makes sense. But, you know,
70
Yeah.
floors. Yeah, sure, 70 floors.
I mean,
go with that.
we're not the DM, so...